Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe it feels as though you have some mountains to move and you feel incapable of moving said mountains. If that's the case, keep watching. Hey, what's up my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. It is a very rainy day. Very rainy day. In fact, I think I saw a piglet in his little jar floating through my backyard. And because it's a very rainy day, I am not outside shooting in my normal places. I am sitting in one of my favorite spots in all the world. This is the place where I spend every single morning getting this prepared for the rest of the day. I love this spot. I love this spot so very much. And I'm sharing it with you almost as an analogy of what we're going to talk about today. Couple of quick updates. Brand new website. Brand new website. Put a lot of energy and thought into this. And look at it. It's beautiful. There are so many things on this website that I am truly thankful to be able to show you. I love this website. I've had a lot of help with it. I've had a lot of people give me feedback on it, and it's live and it's up and running. So check this out. Go to the website. I'll put a link in the description below. Really happy with this. Studio life is going pretty well. Just dropped off an icon to one of my patrons, and it was received well, and for that I'm very thankful. So yeah, man, lots of great art things going on. But today I want to do a short video about what to do when you are feeling, oh snap, that's a red-capped woodpecker right there. That's cool. But I want to talk about what to do when you're feeling overwhelmed. And I've really enjoyed the discipline of making short videos, so I'm going to keep this without too many distractions, without too much ADHD, and just talk about what to do when you're feeling overwhelmed. You know, really, a lot of our stress in day-to-day life comes from feeling overwhelmed. We look at the day, week, month, year ahead, and we think, oh man, I cannot handle this. And I think a lot of that is in here. And so what do we do? What do we do when we feel that way? And when you're feeling overwhelmed, this is the best thing to do. As a matter of fact, I lived this out yesterday. When you are feeling overwhelmed, you just need to do one thing. One thing. And that's simply sit down with a pen and paper. A pen and paper, not your computer, not your phone, not any other piece of electronic equipment. You and a piece of paper, and write it all down. What is it exactly that you need to get done? What are all the things that have to get done? When do they have to get done by? What is going to be required to get them done? You know, the month of April for me as an educator is cram jam full. And that's not even talking about May. May, we're not even getting to that yet. But I was feeling the weight of overwhelmedness yesterday. And the thing that helped me was sitting down with a pen and paper and writing it all out. This is what I have to do this day. This is what I have to do this day. And on and on and on until I got it all out on paper. And then I was able to step back and ask these three questions. What has to get done today? What can wait till tomorrow? And what isn't that big of a deal? And that allowed me to order all of the things that felt chaotic and stressful. And when I was able to do that, I was able to step back and go, okay, one, this is not as bad as I thought it was. And that happens a lot. I think we look at our day, week, month ahead and we get overwhelmed because it feels like the weight of a mountain. Oh my gosh, all these things I have to do. When in reality, maybe it is a mountain. But maybe that mountain's not that big. Maybe it's a hill. Maybe it's a gentle slope. But it feels like a giant mountain. But when we write it all down, we can step back with some perspective and go, oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to write down 2 pages worth of stuff. Turns out it was a half a page. And it was a lot, don't get me wrong. It was a lot of stuff. But it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. So that helped. And then I was able to say, okay, what things do I have to get done today that would make my life better? Or what things do I have to get done today because if I don't get them done today, my world is going to get significantly more painful. Question number one, what has to get done today? Then it was, okay, well, what can I do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week? What can I do next week? It's not life or death. It's not going to ruin my world. I can wait a few days to put this off. Future Garrett can handle this issue later. And then I was able to step back and go, okay, well, there's several things that I have to get done, but they're not that big a deal. Like, yeah, it'll be great if I can get them done. But if I don't, okay, fine. When you're feeling overwhelmed and you get that like anxious, you know, in the chest, step back, get you a pen and paper, write it all down. What is it exactly that you think you have to get done? And then just objectively figure out, okay, if I do this, this will make my life better. If I do this today, future Garrett will be very, 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 very thankful. And I can put these things off because I know they can be handled later. It's super simple. It's really hard to do. It is, because when we feel overwhelmed, we just want to shut down, crawl in a hole, and never come back out until next year. But we can't do that. So we might as well do something productive. It's hard to do. But once it's out there on paper, you can take control of it and say, okay, these are the things I want to do today. These are the things that can wait till tomorrow. And now I'm driving the car of this to-do list, and the car is not driving me. It's not a great analogy, but I think it works. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, do that. Get a pen and paper, write it out, order it, and then take care of the next best thing. And then just take care of the next best thing, and the next best, and on and on. And I promise you, 9 times out of 10, that feeling of overwhelmed will go away. Because now you're the master of the ship. You're not the one being driven. You're the one doing the driving. That's all I've got. It's that simple. I hope that helps. And I hope, especially in this time of year where things feel like just constant overwhelmed. It's not great English. But when it feels like that, do this. And I hope it helps. Leave me a note in the comment. What do you do when you feel overwhelmed? Have you tried this? Does it work for you? I hope, a year from now people are commenting on how helpful this one little strategy can be. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, do all the algorithm things so that we can keep growing this channel. Get you some pen and paper, write out your to-do stuff, order it, watch the overwhelmed feelings go away. Until I see you next time, keep climbing. That's not it. Make my own video.